Hey everybody. Oh, I just knocked my table and got you all shaken. Happy Thursday. Come on in. I am Liz Donnerkiel, the Beauty Bomber. Why do I call myself that? Because sometimes we are the bomb and sometimes we bomb, and that's life and makeup included, but who cares? We're here to have fun and play. Today we're gonna play with some makeup, but I'm gonna get a little real with y'all. Hey Jojo. First, I'm gonna put on my primer because I always say, prime your face, do your brows, ladies. Prime your face, do your brows. Priming is so important before you start your makeup because it's going to create a barrier between your skin and your makeup. You don't want your makeup seeping into your pores, so then you can see your makeup sitting on your face in your pores, yucky. It's also gonna help your makeup last all day, and it's just all kinds of amazingness, so don't skip it. Yeah, we're gonna get real today. And if you guys are jumping on in, please feel free to share this video. Even if you're a unique presenter, it could give your people some insights. I'm not gonna, oh, hey girl, hey, I'm not gonna make it, I'm gonna make it specific to my story, but not specific to my team. So if you have some people that are on the fence that you think might, benefit from hearing this, then by all means share to your wall, and then I will refer them back to you, because that's what we do, right? We have integrity, y'all. Okay, so I'm just gonna share this a few places. You guys share too, and all will be merry. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, let's get started. Okay, we have primed our face. And I just want to kind of get into what I'm going to talk about so you can decide if this is for you. I am about 2.5 years into my Younique journey, and I think that there are so many things that correlate with what's going on, negative and positive in my life right now, and also where I was prior to joining this company compared to where I am today, because I will tell you there is a big, fat, vast difference. You shared to your VIP group. Thank you, Megan. And of course, if anybody contacts me, I'm gonna refer them back to you, but they're gonna refer back to you anyway because you're their peeps, right? So let's start with a little bit. We're gonna do makeup while we talk, as always, because, you know, that's what I do. But I was thinking today, like, about the past hey Allison, the past 2.5 years and where I've come. And for those of you that don't know what I'm going through today, I just had 4 neuromas removed from my feet. So, and I, thank you, Melinda. I did it about 5 weeks ago. And neuromas, if you don't know, they, you have nerves that run in between your foot bones. And mine, from wearing really pretty shoes for too long that squished my toes together, made mine form like a ball. And I've had a lot of setbacks because of it. I was supposed to be back to work weeks ago. They said it would be 2 to 3 weeks. It's been more like, we're on 5, and it looks like I'm not going back for another 2 weeks. So it's been pretty depressing. I will not lie about that. It has not been easy or fun, but it's taught me a lot about myself. And looking back to 2.5 years ago, before I joined this company, I was also in a setback period. So, oh, and 2 of your parties, thank you, Megan. I was also in a setback period, and before my best friend, who's my sponsor, introduced me to this company, I was in a bankruptcy. And in your late 30s, talk about a confidence like suck. Like, it sucked all the confidence out of me. I was like, how am I doing this? How am I, now there were situations around it that maybe could have and couldn't have been avoided. My husband was in the, he's an appraiser, so he was in the housing market, and it bombed and all that, you know. So there were different things that were out of our control, and then there were definitely things that were within our control. And so we went through this bankruptcy, and I remember, every year, all my best friends and I, we go to Palm Springs. We've been friends for 20 plus years. Brandy's included in that, if you guys know Brandy. And every year we go to Palm Springs, and it's never been a big deal. I've always made it like your best friend's wedding, so you go no matter what. And this particular year, right before I joined Younique, I couldn't go. I couldn't afford to go, because when you're in a bankruptcy, especially the one that you're paying back, like we were, they know how much you make, so they take, you know, your payment, your paycheck, whatever you've predetermined that you're going to pay back, and anything extra you have to give to them. So it's not like, even if you got lucky one day and like your grandma mailed you birthday money or whatever, everything goes to the bankruptcy, everything. So there was no extra anymore. And I remember bawling my eyes out. They called me via video, and, you know, we're not to make me sad, but just because they missed me, and we're like, girl, I wish you were here, blah, blah, blah. And I just remember feeling so down on myself. And for those of you that think that I've always had a lot of confidence, I've never been an unconfident person, but there's definitely been times in my life that have struck me like to the ground. And that was one of them, because I felt inadequate. I felt inadequate as a parent. I felt inadequate as a person. I felt inadequate as a friend. I felt inadequate as, even as just adulting. Like, even I felt inadequate at adulting, which was really hard. And when my best friend approached me with this business, I was a snob about it. And who was I, right? Who was I to be a snob about it? I was not in a place to be a snob about it, right? I wasn't in a financial place where I could look down on an opportunity, but I did. And I told her no thank you, and I told her that I thought it was weird to sell makeup on Facebook. I kind of thought that it was beneath me. Like, why would I need that opportunity? I don't need that opportunity. Like, I thought she was going through a phase, like, that hopefully she would get out of really soon. Great best friend I am, right? But I thought she was going through a phase that she would get out of, and that pretty soon I would go back to seeing her regular posts and not makeup. And what I saw instead was a transformation of somebody very close to me. And Brandy, if you're watching, I'm talking about you, of course. I saw a transformation of somebody really close to me go through, because Brandy, I used to tease and say, you're not Josie Grossi anymore. She was always down on herself, and she was really insecure at one point in time in our friendship. And I used to always tell her, you're not Josie Grossi anymore. And I watched her on Facebook, like, selling this makeup, and just every day she was more confident. Every day she was less financially burdened, and she's a single mom, so with that comes financial burden, right? Every day there was a little bit more of the Brandy I know and love, and a little less of the girl that talked to herself in a negative way. And I started to, watching this transformation, and especially one of your best friend, I started to really, like, reevaluate my attitude about it, which was huge. And I kind of gave myself a reality check, and kind of was like, Liz, like, get over yourself. Like, look at the wonderful things that this is doing for your very best friend. And I'm a skeptic too, so that's part of it. But look at all the wonderful things this is doing for your very best friend, and open your friggin' eyes. Like, open your eyes. And so I was very nonchalant about it. And I was like, well, my birthday's coming up, and my husband kept asking me what I wanted. And I remember, I'm in a bankruptcy, so I feel really guilty even buying anything for myself, right? But I was like, I know he's gonna want to get me something, or he's gonna want me to get something for myself. So I was like, I'll buy this $99 kit. Now it's valued at like $440 something for the makeup. Back then it was not. It was probably $2 something. And I was like, well, I like the makeup. I love the mascara. Maybe I'll just do it, and I'll just get my mascara for free, and that'll be good. And because I spend money on makeup and skincare, I will not have to do that anymore, and that will be my contribution back to the family. See, it's all your mindset. I was justifying totally. But I did it, and today I'm a green status presenter, but that is not the point of this. The point of this is today I feel like I am a whole woman. Now, are there tough days? Yes, absolutely. And both as a business owner now, adulting is still hard. It's not like it magically took everything away, but it gave me a sense of purpose. And it gave me, every morning that I wake up, I'm reminded of who I am. And that happens from your team. It happens from being part of a team. When I started, I remember girls cheering me on that I didn't know. And they were all around the world, like all around the country, all around the world. And I was like, who is this person? Like, because I'm a skeptic, remember? So I'm like, who is this person like telling me I'm awesome, telling me I can do it, telling me, you know, you got this, girl. And it's legit. Like, it's a legitimate sisterhood, and these people really mean it. And the reason I know it is because I've now developed my own team, and I'm that cheerleader back for them. And I am watching people transform from a wallflower into like the speaker in the room. And it's crazy to me to think that one little makeup company would do all this. It's crazy to me, but it's 100% legitimate. And so even if you're just a customer and you support us, know that you're supporting like an empowerment movement. You are supporting women learning to stop holding a mirror up to reflect those negative thoughts and hatred, because I think we hate ourselves the most, and hate's a strong word, but we don't give ourselves the love and the gratitude and the attention that we give everybody else, especially as moms, right? We give everybody else all that love, everybody else all that gratitude, everybody else all that, everything that we have to offer, we give it to everybody else, we give it away. And when it comes to looking in the mirror, we talk to ourselves in the negative, right? Why do we do that? I don't know why we do that. It's awful. But Younique, I feel like every day it makes that little piece of a mirror rose gold, just in one little corner. And then the next day another corner fills in, until next day another corner fills in, until months into this business, all of a sudden you're looking at yourself and you're showing self-love, y'all. And when you do that, you can change so many other lives when you learn to love yourself. And that is, that's what it's done. I'm gonna put a little pause break. I'm gonna put a little liquid foundation on while we're chatting like this. But negative Nelly, I know, Jojo, but it has it's really changed all that. Like, you failed at adulting because you were bankrupt, you failed at this, you failed at that, and it's not only replaced it with more positive thoughts, but it's replaced it with positive habits. And that, I think, is one of the biggest things, because when you are caught in a place that's negative, it's very easy to live there. But in order to get out of that place, you have to be doing positive things, right? And so that's what it's given me. The leadership has given it to me, the friendships that I've built, the and I don't want to get too much into the kit, because it almost doesn't matter. I mean, you are getting almost $450 worth of products for $100, and we're one of those companies that you get a free, everything's free. You get a free website, free training, free leadership, free everything, and no auto ships, and no auto ships, no penalties if you don't sell an amount. It's like, this company was based on every step is a huge impact. It's absolutely amazing. It is, Jojo, and you are one of those Cinderella stories that I think is amazing yourself, because I remember when you started and you weren't in the place you are today. And this is why I'm sharing this with people, because I don't think people realize how legit it really is. And yeah, so the sisterhood, all of it has just been really cool. But probably more than anything, I look back to that girl I was 2.5 years ago, and the girl that's going through all this neuroma pain and setbacks and all that. And I can tell you that without this business, I probably would have started sinking into a depression by now. Legit. Like, I know people think I'm really strong and really confident, and I've got most of the time all my shit together. I do somewhat, but when you go through things in life that drag you down, it's really easy to get depressed about it, and it's really easy to because you have an excuse, right? Well, I have this thing I'm going through. I have this bankruptcy. Of course I'm going to be depressed. I have this foot thing. Of course I'm going to be depressed. It's really easy to talk yourself down into that bad place, but it's really hard to get out of. And I will tell you that in a company like this, it's really hard to get into that bad place, especially if you're honest, because you've got so many people pulling you up. Every day they're pulling you up. And even if they don't know exactly what you're going through, and Megan, you too, I mean, like you're going through things with Oakley, and every day you've got people giving you a reason to not, hey Heather, to not be in that space. Every day. Every day there are people that you didn't know before you clicked the join button that even existed, let alone would you know that all of a sudden they're going to be pulling you out of that place every single day. Every single one of them, all of them. It's like I almost feel like we know that it's our responsibility to each other, and that's what makes an amazing, solid team. And if you do join this team, if you're one of my followers, my website's www.myluckylashes.com if you want to join. If you have been invited by somebody on this team, then they can share their website with you too. Private message them and say thank you for sharing that with me, because I had no idea. Because I didn't either, you guys. I was judging my best friend by how many times she posted and the fact that she was going live on Facebook with her makeup. And mind you, she didn't even really wear makeup back then, and she's one of the top 2% in the company also. Yes, just have to figure out how to fight those tears back enough to go live again. It's been like almost 2 weeks. Megan, let's go live together. Let's go live together. I could do it tomorrow. See what I'm saying? See what just happened right there though, if you guys are a follower watching in. Do you see what just happened? Like, that is as organic as it could be, right? What just happened is as organic as it can be. I hear you, Liz. Depression isn't fun. I pray about it until myself. There are people worse off than me. Pain is pain. Kimby, you are a Cinderella story too, Kimby, because you are so positive, even in my life. And you have been through neck surgery and like all kinds of, pain and operations and everything. And you've been down for a long time. I'm down, I mean like physically down, not down as a person, because you're not. Girl, I can try by my run off camera if I start to cry. Megan, I will hold you up, I promise. But whatever you want. I don't want to make you uncomfortable. And Kimby, you should think about joining our team too, because I think that you have a lot of amazing insight to share, and you're a super positive person. And I don't want you guys to think that you have to know how to do makeup to do this, okay? I'm kind of half-ass putting it on right now. Megan, girl, you can do, even if you cry, let everyone see who you really are. No doubt that you're amazing. Okay, Melinda, thank you, Melinda. Melinda is not even on our team. Melinda is one of my, what I like to call sideline sisters, which means she's just somebody that I follow, and we follow each other, and we cheer each other on, and we're not even on the same team, which means I don't make any money off what she does. She doesn't make any money off what I do, but we inspire each other, because that's what this business is about. If you haven't heard our tagline, not our tagline, but our mission is to uplift, empower, and validate women. And that is exactly what we do every single day. Every single day. Even if you don't, the days that you don't feel like waking up and making up, you inspire, and you are inspired by everybody else. Jojo, Megan, sometimes it helps to set your mind somewhere else for a few minutes. Kind of a mind reset. Go with Liz, it will help even for a minute. We love you. I agree, Jojo. I agree 100%, because you guys, adulting is hard. Like, who are we kidding? It's hard. And if you can, what if I told you that you could have, and I'm talking about my team specifically, that you could have 200 people, 200 women. We don't have any men on our team yet, but you don't have to be a woman to be on this team. Oh yes, we do. We have one. What if I told you that your life and where you are spiritually and emotionally, and how you think about yourself, all the thoughts that you think about yourself, what if I told you that in 6 months it would be at least 50% increased? At least. Probably more like 90. Melinda, that's right. You got to start somewhere, even if that means doing it scared. Message me when you go live. I will jump on your live and give you love, girl. Melinda, you're so sweet. Melinda is like one of the best. If you guys don't follow Melinda Swan, click on her picture and follow her, because she's awesome. Thank you. We'll message you. Okay. Please do, Megan. And message Melinda. But you guys, it's legit. I felt like jumping on here to share my heart, because it is Absolutely 100% not smoke and mirrors. And I know that if you have friends that sell Younique, you may have if you don't know us, you may have a preconceived idea of what we're doing is really about, because I did. That's why I shared it in the beginning, because I absolutely had a preconceived idea of what we did. And I haven't even brought up the Younique Foundation, which is the whole point. I feel like I really should not be doing my brows when I'm speaking about something so important. The whole point, hashtag why sisters are the best, yes. The whole point that Younique even exists is because Derek and Melanie, our co-founders, wanted to be able to fund our Younique Foundation. And I'm not talking about foundation, okay? I'm not talking about Younique Foundation. I'm talking about the Younique Foundation, which is for women and children, or women that were sexually abused when they were children or adolescents. And I was one of them. I was sexually abused for 2 years in the 1st and 2nd grade. And a huge part of my heart, and the reason I'm part of this company, is that I would die if that happened to my daughter. Oh, I can't even tell you the rip my heart out and then the mama bear claws that would come out. But I want to make sure that there is no more hashtag no more 1 in 4. I want to make sure that as adults we are educating each other on how to talk to your kids about sexual abuse, how to have those awkward conversations that I have had a bazillion of them. They're super awkward, and they are super awkward every time, but they're so important to me that it's worth that awkwardness. That we support each other as women, because I guarantee you that number, no more 1 in 4, you know, there's 3 of your friends of every 4 of them that have been, or 1 friend out of every 4 of them that have been sexually abused. When I started opening up about my story, I can't tell you how many of my friends from like high school and junior high reached out to me and was like, me too, blah, blah, blah. Like that I had no idea, because it's not something you share. It's something that you're ashamed of, and you hold all that in, and that's probably where looking in the mirror and all the self-hatred comes from. But our makeup puts these women that have gone through this in a free retreat for 4 days, where they get counseling and they get hope and they're loved on. And I know this company, and I know our founders, and I know that they're a gift from God, and we're not even in the same religion, but I know that I'm here because I was meant to do this, because of what I experienced and the fact that I can help others. So, y'all, it's not makeup. It has nothing to do with makeup. I mean, our makeup happens to be phenomenal, and I'm also a paraben-free freak, and it's paraben-free, and so much of it, it's natural. Some of it is gluten-free. That's not even important. We are not about makeup. We are about uplifting, empowering, and validating women, and we're also about helping women that are broken, like women that are broken and they've been abused and they have self-hatred. It's like I don't want to say we have the power, but we do. And I know so many of you are giving me hearts right now, because it's true. It's like we have the power to flip that switch for you and help you. So if you're somebody who's interested in the retreat, I'm going to post the link in the comments below, because I don't want you to have to private message me. The makeup is just a perk. Our purpose is so much more than that. So much. And you guys, that's why you see all these Younique people in your Facebook feed sharing this makeup with you. It's not because we think we're gorgeous. It's not because we are on a high horse and think, oh, I know what I'm doing, let me show you. It's because our makeup has a mission, and that mission is to help as many women as we possibly can. And even if you're just a customer and you don't want to be part of this team or be part of this little confidence crew, even if you just buy product, when you're checking out, there is a round up button. And when you round up, that money goes directly to the Younique Foundation. So you might think, oh, what is my 73 cents gonna do? Your 73 cents sent 40,000 people last year, I wanna say was the number. Sent 40,000 people to the Younique Foundation last year. Maybe that's high. I'm pretty sure it's not. Maybe it was 40,000 that it raised. Anyway, your little 72 cents makes a difference. Thank you, Melinda. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So yeah, that was my big spiel, y'all, because it's what we do is important, It's important, and it's not just important in my head. It is changing lives of women all around the world every single flippin' day, every day. And like I said, you don't have to know how to do makeup. My best friend, who's in the top 2% of the company today with me, she didn't wear much makeup at all. 90 women a month go to the retreat. Thank you, Julianne. Thank you. See, and look at this, you guys, the support. Julianne, another woman, not on my team, equally as important to me, because I believe in supporting each other. So she is equally important to me as somebody on my team. But do you see how people are just jumping in here and sharing with me the importance of the company? Because that's what we do. It doesn't even matter. It doesn't even matter if she's not on my team. I don't benefit financially from most of my Younique friends. And we don't care. That's not what it's about, you guys. So if you get nothing from this video, I hope you got a lot. But if you get nothing, I hope what it really shows you is that when you see us in your feed and we're passionate and we're going crazy because we love it, know that it's for a much, much bigger purpose. Like, not just a bigger purpose, a huge purpose. We are making a difference. Okay. Whew, that was like a passionate, I think I just word vomited all my passion. Going in with a little serene blush because this, y'all, is legit. Do you see that built-in highlighter? Woo woo. We've got to throw some makeup in there because that's just fun. And I also want to show you guys a quick look if you want to be one and done, right? Maybe you are a person that doesn't want to spend 30 minutes on your makeup. And you just want to be one and done. I'm going to show you a crazy fall color. And you guys, if you have questions and you're on here, like, I'm an open book. I'll share my life, I'll share my business, I'll share whatever you need. Fall, hello fall. I'm an open book and I'm willing to tell you anything you want to know. I'm going in with the double-sided powder and contour brush, but I'm not going to use it to contour. I'm going to use it to dip it into this beautiful fall color. But yeah, if you guys have any questions, and don't, whoa, I almost forgot my eye primer. What? Thanks, Liz. You took words right out of my mouth. This company means so much. Jojo, I'm so glad. It means so much to me too, and I'm so glad that you're getting all the benefits that I have. It's unlike anything I've ever been a part of in my whole life, ever. And I work full time, and I love my company, you know, my full-time job also. But when you are a direct result of people's lives changing and you can see it right in front of you, it is the most empowering. There we go with uplift, empower, validate. It's the most empowering thing to watch other people change their lives as well. It's so empowering. And you guys, it's not like all of a sudden we sit there and we're in a big circle with crisscross applesauce holding hands and kumbaya, and we have a big, you know, cry about your childhood powwow. It's not about that. It's amazing the support that you don't know you need. You don't know you need that support right now. You don't know, but you do. And once you get it, it's like, what is happening? And your life begins to change because of it. And I'll be honest that I was a snob when I first started. I was like, I don't need any more friends. Thanks, Liz, you took word. Oh, I'm confusing the laughs and the hearts on the side for new comments. I didn't think I needed new friends. I was like, I've got plenty of friends. What do I need a sisterhood for? That kind of sounds weird to me. Again, because I was a skeptic and I was judgmental. I don't need more friends. What do I need a sisterhood for? And what's a sisterhood anyway? I mean, I've done my sorority years and they were great, but I don't need a sisterhood. I'm an adult. I'm in my late 30s, and that sounds like something for a 20-year-old. And I could not have been more wrong. You guys, look at this. It looks super scary and intimidating in the jar, but this is unapologetic. And do you see how if you just add, even if you just add this one color on your eye, you are instantly fall. Instantly. I know I'm hopping around between makeup and it not being around, or not being about makeup like popcorn, but you know, we got a job to do too, y'all. We gotta sell some makeup. So yeah, that's that's kind of my story. And I know in my heart, 100% without a doubt, that if I did not have my business is kind of like, people do it for different reasons, right? Some people do it for the financial security, which definitely helps because we're paid every 3 hours. Some people do it for, some people have plenty of money and they don't need the money. And it's just about making new friends and having a social life on social media, because that's where life is at right now, right? Or some people do it, sisterhoods are probably more important at our age. Renee, truth bomb you just dropped there. They are more important at our age. And for me, I've been in Boise for 10 years now, and it took me a long time to make adult friends here. And now I have sisters that I've got people on my team that live two streets over that I would never know. Like, it is way important at this age to make friendships. And hi, by the way, because I didn't see you pop on. I forget where I was going now. I didn't think I needed friends. Y'all help me. Where was I going? Not that I don't welcome comments. They just make me a little squirrely. I get like popcorn. The reasons that people do this. Okay, so I didn't think I needed friends, but for me, Younique is my baby. Like, it's something, not just the financial part of it is good because it's my money. I mean, my husband and I have a joint account and we share everything. But when I want to travel, like I went to New Orleans a month ago. I'm going to Punta Cana in a month. Hopefully, if my feet can walk in the sand, please pray for me. But I went to New Orleans a month ago. I'm going to Punta Cana in a month. I'm financially able to go on that Palm Springs trip that I bawled about 2.5 years ago. I don't think I'm gonna go because my feet don't work right now. But it's my baby. It's like my little business that nobody can touch. My friends can't touch it. My family can't touch it. It's mine. I needed something to hold on to that was just mine. And to start a business for 99 bucks anywhere in the world is unheard of. But that's what they do for us, because I think that our founders are equally as passionate as I'm speaking, well, more so, as I'm reflecting on you and speaking about right now. I know that they are. And so you feel so much support in every angle, whether it be on your team, whether it be people on here like Melinda and Julianne that are commenting and supporting and doing all that, that don't have to because they have nothing to gain from it financially. But we do it because we love each other. So that's now I feel winded. It's okay though, it's important. And then again, the Younique Foundation, healing women who have been victims of sexual abuse. I don't even like the word victim, survivors of sexual abuse, helping them as well. It all ties together into such a beautiful cause. I'm gonna show you, because I just got a fun idea. I'm gonna put a little Hottie Lip Plumper on because I feel like it's almost like chapstick on crack. It plumps your lips, but it also like smooths them out. I want to show you something because we're talking about one color, one and done. Let's check this out, y'all. Let's swirl this brush back into this unapologetic. Let's put it on our lips. Because to be in this business, you do not have to be a high maintenance makeup person. You know, if you want to go on and share your love and share tutorials, there's a little thing called YouTube to get ideas from. I have some people on the team that just do it for the amazing discount on the skincare. So if you want to be part of this, but you're thinking to yourself, Liz, I'm not a huge, that's pretty, y'all. If you're just a one and done person, that's pretty. You might be thinking to yourself, I don't have the makeup skills, I don't have the this and that. I'd love to be a part of it and I'd love to support all that you're doing, but I don't have the skills to do that. You don't have to have skills. Those of you that are on here and you are a presenter, tell them, man. Tell them, you don't have to have skills. I'm not even gonna do liner. I am gonna tight line real quick because this really wasn't a makeup. a makeup kind of chat. It was more of a, I want you to know what we're really all about kind of chat. But I am going to tightline really fast so that if you feel like you jumped on here and you thought you were getting a makeup tutorial, Julianne, our products are the most multitasking things, right? They are. They are. Okay, I'm going to take this dark brown color in Proper and tightline these eyes up. I was going to do a lot more, but I got sidetracked on this importance of what we're going through, and I think it was more important than the tutorial. So if you want to see more, just click the follow button or send me a friend request. But today, we're going to be quick and easy because we had a moment that was important. Renee, I had no skills. I'm still learning daily, but your confidence in it has gone. And that's the biggest thing. I wish we were not a cosmetics company. I wish we were like a confidence company, which we are. But that's really what it's about. It's about living your life with ethics and with pride and with love, and it's about sharing that with other women. And I know that if you're not part of this business, you may be, if somebody talked to you about the opportunity or said, hey, you know, shared it with you, or shared, hey, you might be good at this or whatever, you might be thinking, almost 1 million women working together selling makeup. That sounds like a bunch of catty craziness. I can tell you that I've maybe been in one, not even a fight, but one like disagreement that escalated for an hour and then wrapped itself up back in 2.5 years. I mean, think about other women, you guys, and that's not, I only share that because it's honesty, I'm straight up, but can you think of any other scenario where you would surround yourself with all these women and you throw jealousy out the window, and you throw cattiness out the window, and you throw judgment out the window, and you replace it with love, support, and friendship? I can't think of another scenario in my life where that is the case. I just can't, especially with women. And I think we get a bad rap as women sometimes for being that way. And I remember Derek, our one of our founders, we have two, they're brother and sister. I remember him saying one day, you want to change the world, gather yourself an army full of women. And I was like, wow, that's actually 100% true. And then for those of you that follow me regularly, can I just get a kapow? Because on top of the fact that we have all this empowerment and love and validation going on, do you see these lashes? That's like half a coat, y'all. Kapow. So if you know me personally and you want to chat more about the opportunity, I would love, love, love to share it with you. And P.S. Thank you, Jojo. Kapow. P.S. I make zero money when you join. When you buy that $99 kit, it is all for you to get your, it's like makeup and skincare porn. It's all for you to get your $99 worth, $440 pack of goodness going for you to enjoy, and that's it. We don't make any money. I don't even know who that is. Sorry about that, y'all. But if you've been invited here by somebody, reach out to them directly, please. I want you, and if you've been invited by somebody in my downline, you're gonna get all of my leadership too on top of theirs. So we're all gonna share everything we know about being successful in this business with you. You do not have to be alone. We're gonna hold your hands. That's the part where we're gonna hold our hands, crisscross applesauce, and do it together, is when we're training you. That's the good part. So anyway, y'all, this was a quick look, just a quick, simple, this is for you women that are one and done. You just want a little bit of color, not a ton of product. And I'm not one of these women, so I'm gonna take this, not that one. I'm gonna take this Secure, no. I'm gonna take this Stylish. Oh, that's another perk, is you get tons of makeup that you won't even know what to do with all this makeup. And I'm gonna add it on top of this because I'm not a one and done girl, and I don't feel done without a little sparkle. Now I feel done. Just a little bit of metallic. It's all the trend for fall. Oops, sorry about the shake. So y'all, thank you for being here. Thank you for allowing me to share my heart with you. It's not always the easiest thing, and especially when you're kind of in a down place. But again, what I've learned from this business now is that setbacks happen for a reason. And the setbacks I'm going through now and the setbacks that brought me here in the first place are just that. They're just setbacks. They're minor. They're not going to shape my life. They're not going to shape my future. You know what is going to shape it is this business. And I am so grateful, Brandy, if you pop on here, I'm so grateful that you shared it with me. And if you're in a place where you are curious, or if you're in a place where you need it, reach out, because we are all here to welcome you with open arms and to help you change your life in the positive way as well. So thank you all, and I love you. Bye.